Welcome people of the internet to another vlog here on Wolf of Dubai, the #1 Middle East fastest growing YouTube channel in the internet on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe for daily vlogs about business, stocks and investing. And today we are talking about one of the most interesting markets in the world, the gaming market. And we will talk about VR, we will talk about top 3 hottest stocks in this industry, and I am taking you on the highlights of each of these industries and also into the future of gaming, so make sure to stay tuned. If you follow me already, then you know I love to crunch on numbers, and numbers are those that I trust. Obviously they have to be from a reliable source. Otherwise, you know, it would be very, naive to believe them. But otherwise, you know, if you're looking into numbers, you can make very interesting investment decisions. And if you're looking into the gaming industry numbers, you maybe will get out of your chair and just run and buy some gaming shares. So let's have a look in this number. So the gaming industry will reach by 2025, it will be a $300 billion market, okay? Now, I believe this will be much more, because if you're looking into the numbers, it was half of it in 2017, and according to some statistics, it will grow 7%, but I think this will increase, and why it will increase, or why I think it will increase, I will tell you in a second. Now, the Apple App Store has more than 90,000 games apps, and since its inception, you are having a gain of 1,400%. This is ridiculous. Another funny fact is that the games revenue from iOS and Android together combined already overtook the revenues of Sony and other handheld gaming platforms also combined. So you see the gaming market, the mobile gaming market, as our mobile phones get better and there's more diversification, and you know, you can play a lot of online, you see that this is more huge than the old console game where you buy a console and games and so on and so forth. So this is very interesting. And coming to the point, while I'm thinking it will be much more than a 300 billion industry in 2025, I believe with new technologies like AR or VR, where you can get in the game, I think that, you know, more and more multiplayer will get more and more advanced, and it will be more and more fun to play. This for once. For second, I believe, you know, the technology get better and better, so you are actually maybe a casual gamer, you become a regular gamer, and the no gamer will become a casual gamer because of one thing. Just recently, Google, for example, announced Stadia. Stadia is an actually service where you pay a subscription, same like for Netflix, and then have access to a couple of gaming titles. But, you know, this is nothing new, right? The funny thing about it is that you don't even need a gaming computer, you don't even need a gaming laptop or a console. You actually can play with a usual laptop, your laptop that you use for work, for home, for private. You can use your regular desktop computer, because all the process powering is done in the cloud, and you are just, you know, playing basically the visual aspect and stream. You know, as you see, the streaming works very well. You stream 4K in Netflix, and with technology and internet getting faster and faster with 5G, you see where this is going. So basically, I believe, you know, just these few arguments show me that there is so much potential into the gaming industry that this is one of my favorite sectors to always look for, and what is the newest trend over there. So I would like to go with you now on the Wolves top 3 stocks in the gaming industry. Okay, so the first stock that we will talk about is Activision Blizzard, and they are one of the pioneers into the multiplayer market because they are the inventor of World of Warcraft, one of the most successful online games and multiplayer games. People, they played like 16 hours per day in this game. It was the biggest community to build, your online life, basically. And looking into the stock, they are currently of this recording at around $55 per share, with a year-to-date raise of the stock of 18%, which is okay. It's pretty good. The market cap of this company is around $42 billion, and the PE ratio is 25, which it's okay, but let's compare it to some other stocks. If you're looking into the turnover, you will see that looking from year to year, like 2017 to 2018, there was a single-digit increase of revenue of 7% to $7.5 billion. But if you're looking onto the quarter development of the revenue, then you will see that in the last quarter and quarter over quarter, it actually declined double digits. So the question is really, in the gaming industry, especially in a releaser of gaming titles only, you can see that it's so important to bring hit after hit after hit of most important games. So World of Warcraft was definitely something like a cash cow for them. Highlights in the near future is that they are apparently bringing Diablo 4, which is also a classic into the gaming industry. Maybe you have heard about it. So it definitely stays interesting, but let's see how compared to other stocks it really looks. So the next stock we are talking about is EA. You know it from FIFA and other mostly successful sports gaming titles are from this company, and their slogan, EA Games, it's in the game. So let's see if the stock is also in the game. So we are having a stock price of $97 as of this recording. Moreover, we have a really nice gain of year to date of 22%, which is really quite good. Also compared to the general market, it's a quite nice gain. It's a smaller cap than the Activision Blizzard. Is almost half of them. It's only $28.8 billion, and the PE ratio looks really good and very attractive, with 13. And so the revenue actually is also quite interesting. We had yearly decline from of very small digits, like 4% almost, but the year-over-year quarter was a higher digit, let's say 6.33% increase year-over-year. This can be when they bring some new games and so on and so forth, but there's a catch. The gaming industry actually are a bit against EA. They are calling it, EA charge and so on and so forth, because they are introducing and very much implementing pay inside the game. So if you want to get a new skin, so like a new rep for your weapon, you can buy it. If you want to improve your players, you can just buy it. So the sense of if you're getting really good gamer and can be improve your character inside the game versus just putting money on the table, of course this is something negative for the company. And once this is inside the community, especially on YouTube, you see gaming vlogs are one of the biggest parts of YouTube vlogs in general. And something this spreads easily around, and the gamers love to make memes about that and so forth. So yeah, this is EA Games. So let's have a look into the next one, which would be Tencent. Tencent I recently discussed already here on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification, because when I'm vlogging every day, you will directly get notified if I'm bringing a new vlog online, which would be good for you and also for me. So make sure to do this. And Tencent is actually not only the leading provider in games, but also, and this is not very famous in the gaming industry, they are actually 40% share owner of Epic Games. Now, Epic Games is the producer of one of the most important and most successful games over the last years, which is Fortnite. Millions of people are playing this every day. Just to understand what is the goal of Fortnite, for you all know gamers. So actually you get dropped, your character get dropped on an island, and there's 100 people, and you have to collect things to get your character better, and then you shoot different other people, and then you try to be the last one survived on the island, and then you are the winner, and the map gets smaller and smaller, so you, in the end, you are forced to kill yourself. And this is something, it's a great idea, and apparently millions people love it, and it brought Tencent, and Epic Games billions of dollars of revenue, obviously, But looking into the stock, so the stock is, as I said, not only in the gaming market, they are basically the Facebook of China, and they're having like WeChat, like the correspondence or the opposite of the US, WhatsApp, under their belt, under the revenue stream. So it's quite big and diversified. And having a look into the company, they are actually trading around $43 per share. They have a nice steady year-to-date growth of 10%, and a market cap which is much more than the others. They are sitting around 414 billion US dollars, and considering that they are not in gaming, you have to, split, let's say, the valuation, but still it's the biggest one, and they grow like really fast. So, for example, the last couple of years, like 2015 to 2016, 2016 to 2017, 2017 to 2018, they grow highly double-digit numbers, like 22%, 38%, 53%, 34%, and the last 12 months they actually increased 22% of revenue. And if you're looking just in the last quarter, they did $12.66 billion, and that was an increase of almost 10%. This is huge. This is a really growth company. So if you're looking into this company, they are having a PE ratio of 32, so on the higher side, but still it's very interesting company. So let's move to the conclusion and future of gaming industry. Alright. So, conclusion of all of this. First, let me tell you what is my favorite stock. From all of these stocks, Activision Blizzard, EA Games, and Tencent, my favorite is, drumbill, Tencent. Tencent, why? Because I believe that, the gaming market is highly, very competitive. So you as a gaming game producer are very obliged to bring hit after hit to keep your revenue and your revenue ratios growing steadily. Now this is very difficult. You have like EA Games that bring one good game, like now they are bringing a game which is very close to Fortnite. Then Fortnite was a great hit, but what comes after that, and so on and so forth, the user behavior changing. You want to maybe have a different let's say target group. Maybe you have your right influencer that you are supporting, but then another influencer and another company get him as influencer. So there's a lot of things and unsteady business inside this gaming industry. So that's why I like how Tencent is really diversified, not only in gaming, so the biggest in mobile gaming. They are, with Fortnite, having one of the biggest and best, gaming producers on all platforms, and they are also having their main business, which is, the social media, the WeChat, and so on and so forth. So I love that, if a company is so well diversified. Obviously, if they focus on too many things, then this can be a problem. But now, if I'm looking for something that is really value for money, I would go for that. And the second point is the growth of this company is really, really good. So, I'm a value growth investor, so this is definitely my pick to go. Now, let's talk about, finally and conclusively, about the future of gaming. So we talked about the melting with AR. I think this is the next step. This is also where Facebook is going. I believe, in future, even when the games are getting more and more realistic, and we once in a couple of years with Elon Musk's Neuralink connect to computers, we will be definitely in the game. So I think this is a point. Multiplayer is very, very important. There's events coming up. There was just recently one of the biggest online events on Fortnite inside the game. The people came and visited. I think it was deadmau5 who was playing as a DJ. So this was ridiculous. And also, the gameplay on YouTube and so on. This is also a crazy industry. One of the biggest YouTubers, PewDiePie, ever is a gamer and started like this. So, gaming is one of the biggest growing industry inside the video streaming as well. And then you have events, the companies are creating communities, leagues where the people play against each other, and other people are watching. Then you have merchandise and all of this. So, and the last thing, I think what is really, really, really still upcoming is the mobile gaming, together with something like Google Stadia, where you don't need the processing power on the phone. I think we can have really, really intensive graphics and really, really nice gameplays on mobile phones. And now everybody has a mobile phone, so everybody is potentially a gamer. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to thumb up this video. This will help me to grow inside the algorithm of YouTube, so more people who want to invest in different industries are involved and informed about this kind of things. I think I will look into other different industries, so let me know which are interesting for you. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.